Welcome to the Crow Show. This is Crow Joe, and I just wanted to show you some things that you could use when you're walking your dog or you're out on your own. Say you're on a bus or something, little self-defense tricks that I've used. I've got short arms. I'm only 5'8", I'm 63, and I'm old. And I've won probably every street fight that I've been in. People that are bigger, faster, stronger. But the tricks that I use are interesting, and I think you might learn something from it. The first one here is the headset move. I use this for when I used to teach. I would pretend like I'm talking to either the principal, or if I'm out on the street there, I'm calling the police. Not at the skateboarders right there that are skating or tagging. I go, I need the police here. My car was broken into, and I have a suspect that I think might be in the area, and I need a police. That's how you get them to leave. You don't have to do it directly. You can do indirectly. You could say, hey, you guys can't be skateboarding here, but in Los Angeles, you have to be careful because some of these kids get ridiculous and can be armed or use violence against you. So you have to be careful about that. But the headset move, even though I'm not even calling, it works very effectively. Also, when you're going to a gas station or you're heading to your car, that's the good move. Another one, if you're in a bad area and you know that you've got a problem coming up and they're asking you for information or something, what I do is this. I just go, oh my gosh, I left my keys. I got to go. And I run back. And gives you an opportunity to get that gap away from people. Also using your shopping cart to block so you have a little bit of a gap. You never want people to get close to you because if they're going to mug you, you're going to probably lose because they're all prepared with possible knife, gun, or they're stronger than you, which is usually the case for every fight I've been in. The other thing is your belt. Let's see. I wanted to show, here it is. Fanny pack. The fanny pack right here, this is from April Bay. I really like this product. I got this on Amazon. I couldn't find it on Amazon anymore, April Bay, but it's a tactical fanny pack and is very strong. I bought a whole bunch of these, but it has a knife compartment. You can put your phone in here, your wallet, and it's in front of you, so it's a lot harder to get you robbed. And I'll show you mine. Now, let me pull this out here. This is distracting me. There we go. On the fanny pack here, if you notice, I got my keys here, and I've got my pepper sprays. When you're walking your dog, you have to be careful of large dogs that are unleashed that could go nuts on your dog and actually kill your dog. So you have to be prepared. You can't reach into your purse and shuffle along in there. It has to be on a holster like this. It has to be quick. And if you look at the trigger on this, look how big that trigger is right there. Do you see that? The reason for that, instead of the twist and push down, that takes too long. This is much faster. I actually used this about a month ago on a very large dog that was just out roaming about in my neighborhood, and I had to pepper spray the dog. It jumped right at me, but this stuff hit it. Now, I like I should give them a kudos out there. It's the MK4 Vexor, VEXOR, and you can go to Zark, www.zarc.com, and they have pepper spray, and the stream hits about 8 feet. I was just lucky to have this. I've used pepper spray in the past when I used to work in Los Angeles, probably about 20 times in my career. When I used to work in South Central Los Angeles and East LA, mainly dogs, but also people. And I've won everybody. I couldn't believe I've won as many times as I have, especially South Central. This is Sabri Red Crossfire. It leaves a coating that law enforcement can use, infrared lighting, to show that you were a victim of a crime, and hopefully you never are. But the pepper sprays like I said, have to be on your hip, and you have to be able to activate it quickly. The other thing that I carry on here is a knife in this slot here on the April Bay fanny pack. Now, this is a cold steel knife. Now, this knife is pretty scary looking in general. And if you notice, I have a rope on it because when you're really in a knife fight, you want to hold this as good as possible. You never want to lose the knife because it can be used against you. I don't recommend knives for people for self-defense unless, you know, you've got to have the right personality to do that. If you stab somebody, it's very personal and it's pretty gross. You get a lot of guts in your hand and your clothes. Pepper spray is the best because if you lose that weapon, all they can do is pepper spray. You're not going to die from it. But from a knife fight, they aren't fun. I've had object training and knife fighting, and it was very important. But go to Krav Maga and learn more about that. But the other thing in here is my phone. Now, the phone isn't as good, you know, for video or taking pictures as, let's see if I can find it here. Here it is here. I don't have my necklace with me. Oh, here it is. It's right here. Right here. This is a GoPro. Now, what is a GoPro good for? Well, if you go to an app on your phone like this, I'll activate. Okay, that's on. And I'm going to go to quick here. This is another thing that is very important, not only for self-defense or road rage people or car accidents or learning something technical. You ever go to Best Buy and the guy goes through showing you how to fix your computer in like 50 steps and he's going so fast because it's like the back of his hand and you're like a novice computer. You go, I don't understand, but you're afraid to ask. Well, look at this. This camera right here, right there, I can record right now. It looks like I'm just playing on my phone, right? If you had people that you wanted to record, it's on right now. You can put a cover over this so it doesn't even flash red. But the GoPro is very effective. Now I got the video, I stop it. Now I can download that onto my cloud. I can text out video to whoever I want, or I can use email for law enforcement or for whatever your needs are for this GoPro. But it is a fantastic tool. In terms of your keys are another tool that's very important. Have it ready so you can get to your car quickly if you have to get out of town or somebody's acting crazy. Your wallet is inside and it's in the front of your body, so it's much harder to get that situation. Here's one I wanted to show you dog owners. This is a shovel. You don't need a bag, and it's a great self-defense tool. But you screw it in like this, and if you're out at the park and you don't have any bags, or if you want to clean up, what I do when people don't pick up, I just put a hole in the ground with this, and you get a stick and knock the dog poop in there, and it's fertilizer. So this is a very handy tool for when you go to a dog park and the dog has to poop. I bury it. I don't always use a plastic bag, and it's more environmentally friendly using a little small shovel like this. And see how it unscrews? It's like a handy little tool from here. If I can get it. I'm trying. But it looks like that. So anyway, the other one, this is more extreme. This is a Byrna air gun. It shoots a large like ball. It won't kill you, but it will hurt. In here, there's these little balls, and you can shoot with them. It's effective, but this looks like a real gun. So you want to get the one that is fluorescent, colorful, big orange color here. Don't make it look like a gun because law enforcement might see that and shoot you. So, in terms of glasses, these glasses here are video glasses. You can actually videotape with this. They're kind of spy glasses, not the same as the GoPro, but like I said, when I'm like this on my phone, people don't even notice it. Also, wearing glasses. If you're going to be doing pepper spray, wear glasses, the blowback. When you use pepper spray, you have to know which way the wind is blowing because it can blow back right on you. So it's very important that you have the right equipment on when you have to use self-defense. This knife here, it's a small knife. It fits in your hand, and it fits on top of the fanny pack because, like I said, knives, pepper spray, everything has to be ready. This is an okay weapon, but it doesn't fit my hand correctly. I need something a little bit bigger, but effective tool for infighting. If you had to fight in a subway station or in a enclosed area. But like I said, you have to do the hand training. You have to be physically strong, and you have to be able to do the deed. That's why most people can't do that. So the best thing is pepper spray. Don't carry a knife. Or if you use a gun, you carry a gun, you better know what to say. You say imminent danger, stop the attack, and that's all you say. You don't talk anymore after that. Even though your life was threatened and you might be all in the right, you could talk yourself into manslaughter. So you need to shut your mouth. But that's what I have for the self-defense. The other thing is I'll stand up here, your shirt. Here's the fanny. Let's see if I can find my fanny pack here. When you have your fanny pack, you want to, I'll put it on here. This is out. Now, if I'm in an area where I don't want people to know I have weapons, I do this with my shirt. Sorry for the fat belly. Like this, over the top, to hide it. Sometimes I might brandish it around people that are thugs and I want them to leave, but I don't think they're that dangerous. Now, if they're not that dangerous and you're walking around like this with, let me show you this is my walking stick right here. This is actually from a wheelbarrow stick, and this is made out of solid metal. The grip tape here is what you use on steps. You can go to Home Depot or Lowe's to get this sticky tape, but it's like sandpaper. It gives you tremendous grip. Like I said, it's the same as a knife. Any weapon you carry can and will be used against you by a criminal if you lose it. So you have to be sure that you're working out, you're strong, you got good grip, and you're not afraid to get violent to stop the attack, of course. But this I just made from a wheelbarrow handle, and wow, this thing is devastating. I could smash a car with this. It's like a sledgehammer how strong this is. But this is a walking stick. This is what you would carry when you're walking your dog. If there's a large dog attack, pit bull, Rottweiler, you're not going to stand a chance. You need pepper spray. If you use a knife, it's up to you on that one. But the walking stick is also very good because it's a club. Keys that, and I guess that's it. It's mainly being aware of your environment and when to go places. Like when I was in Vegas, look at your gas station. Who's hanging out at the gas station? Is it a good idea to get it now, or can you go back later? Sometimes I go back later because I think, it's not so good. The guys are hanging out there, look thuggish. So you have to be smart and be aware. You don't have to be strong. Look at me. I got short arms, and I've won almost every fight that I've been in my life. And I've gone against odds where I just thought, there's just no way in hell. I was terrified, but the pepper spray worked, the knife worked, and the training worked too. I mean, you've got to work your hand strength if you're going to be carrying knives. Don't think, I got a big buck knife and you can only bench press 100 pounds. Bad idea to carry that. You need to be extremely strong and recognize your opponents. You need pepper spray and knife. And you go all out. You have to practice that. You can't just automatically, I can do this, I've got my knife. No, you have to actually practice. In Krav training, they taught us psychological training where you visualize winning and you visualize losing, and you understand the consequences of using weapons. So it's very important that you're smart. So look around in your environment. And that's what I have for people that walk their dogs. Be safe out there, and be safe. That's all. That's all for Crow Joe. And hope you guys have a great time in life, and never a victim of crime or your dog getting killed. Thank you.